Ever Crisis, raising your battle power, TLDR, let's go. So, all three of your characters are level 50, right? Yeah. And you have their stat streams maxed. Of course, yep. So, why is your battle power still like 39,000 for that particular character? RNG, the pulls? See, you're wrong. Now, yes, it has a little bit to do with it, but you can absolutely turn the tables in your favor if you know what kind of weapons that you should be building. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this. We're gonna take my Glen for an example here. Now, I'm gonna teach you a couple of things real quick first, because this is a TLDR, but I still need to teach you a little bit about how it works for the TLDR to actually happen. Main two weapons, you get 100% of the stats, which is, as you can see here, you get 100% of the stats, you get 100% of the R.Abilities. The R.Abilities are not just simply boost HP 27, that's not giving you 27 HP, it's giving you 27 points into the HP ability, which equates to this stat right here, either 250 HP in general or plus 45%. I'm assuming it's either whichever is lower. Then you have your sub-weapons right here. These, you get 50% of everything. 50% of the stats, 50% of the points in the R.Abilities stuff. Now, you'll look at this and you'll see that I am using a level 50 Falcon. Why am I using a level 50 Falcon when I could be using a level 80 or 90 anything else? That should increase my stats more, right? Wrong. Because I picked this weapon deliberately. If I click and hold this, you'll see it gives me physical attack plus 16 points. And it's only level 50, right? If I click and hold this, and... not this. I'm already on the page. If I click this, so I get rid of my overboost, right? So this applies to you if you have a 5-star version of this. You'll see that it gives me 24 points in P attack. Now, that's a lot. That's nearly enough to get to level 4, which is 100 physical attack points, or just 20%. That is a substantial amount. Now granted, if this is a sub-weapon, which in this case it is, it will only give me half of this, which is 12 points, which leaves me in the 5-point ratio, which kinda sucks. 20 attack or 10% is not that great, but if you combine this with another weapon that has P attack on that, and you get yourself up to the 15-point ratio, you're gonna get a massive attack boost increase. And sometimes you can get weapons that actually have 2 R.Abilities that are quite useful. Let's say, for example, boost attack and boost ice resist. Are you fighting Shiva? There's your weapon. And the Murasame, boost lightning potency. Granted, that doesn't help right now, but still. Point is, you can actually get weapons that contain things that are useful in both ways. Let's take the Buster Sword, for example. Boost attack, boost HP. That's huge. That's absolutely incredible. Why would you not want this? However, boost attack is a little on the fence. Because it gives you about 50% of what the other ones do, because this gives you 50% of the physical attack and 50% of the magical attack. It divides what it would have gave you into the 2 of them. So this is going to be used specifically on somebody that kind of goes both ways, right? As opposed to a weapon like, if we go down to this one is it's an Aerith weapon. It just is. It's a Zac weapon, but it's an Aerith weapon. Because this already, I'll remove the overboosts because we don't all have overboosts. We weren't all that lucky, right? 16 points in heal, huge for Aerith for a start. As a sub-weapon, you'll get 50% of that, so it'll give you 5 points. An extra 15% to your healing is big. It is big. Are you healing for about 1,100 right now? Probably, maybe 1,000. We'll call it 1,000. Yeah, now you're healing for 1,100. And 50. Yeah, because of that 15%, right? But there's more than that. You're getting 50% of the stats, obviously. Boost ability potency. What does this do? We get 12 points. We get 50% of that. So we're in this this section right here. Attack stance, command gorge, max physical ability damage plus 8%. Doesn't help too much. But we're also getting 8% magic ability damage. Just on the top for free. We only picked this because we wanted the extra heals, but we just get damage for free because it's a freaking Aerith weapon. Okay? And what this means, by the way, the diamonds swap attack mode, defend mode, whatever, and then the ring goes up and then it fills. Yeah, that's this. Whenever it's full, you get an extra 8% damage. It's big, okay? It's real big. There are quite a few others that are also very, very useful. Let's take Cloud, for example. Cloud is he can be built in a multi-purpose, right? He can be magic and attack. He's kind of built to be sort of both. But this weapon in particular, the broadsword axis, it gives physical attack only, which means it's 100% of the physical instead of dividing those extra points 50-50 with magic. So, actually, we'll boost it up, right? It's level 90, 5-star. 24 points in boost physical attack. We'll get 50% of it. 10%. We combine it with another weapon, we'll get that extra bit. But it also has boost lightning potency, which is at 9 points, which gets halved. I don't know if it rounds up or down. We'll say down and give the game the benefit of the doubt and make it worse. So we'll end up in, 1 point, I guess. 6% extra lightning ability damage. Okay, this is a cloud weapon. You want to know why? Have you been playing since the beginning of the game? Have you pulled the Murasame? Do you ever notice that the Murasame has a lightning ability attached to it that specifically states physical lightning damage? Would you like an extra 9% damage on that, just for free? As well as boosting your physical attack, which, by the way, comes on this weapon. 9 points in boost lightning potency, 24 points in boost physical attack, and you get 100% of these because they're in your hands. They're not invisible on your back wherever the fuck the sub-weapons live. You're combining this with the other ones, and you're probably gaining about 400 attack damage every time you use this move, okay? And the same applies for every character. Specifically build things that work with those characters. See, this one? This would be terrible for Cloud. Sure, boost lightning potency. Okay, fantastic. Boost magical attack? Not so much. Not so much. See this one? The Sleek Collar? Boost MDef and boost wind resist. When is this useful? At least right now, it isn't. In the future, there might be a boss that has really high wind magic damage. Perfect weapon for that particular scenario. Right now, this weapon's just awful. I leveled it because stats. It's triple overboosted. It's good for stats, okay? So take that in stride. There you go. You understand how to build characters now. There's another thing, though. The recommended button. The recommended button is a lie. Do not listen to the recommended button. Now, I know in most cases, you're going to be able to just destroy whatever you're coming up against with the recommended button, okay? I get that. See, when you hit recommended, okay, it gave me more battle power. Let's go. That's a win, right? But is it? Let's check Aerith. What did it give me? I'm gonna go to my sub-equip. The Falcon. What does the Falcon do? Boost physical attack. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. That is just not gonna work. What are the other two weapons? Totally fine. Okay, boost lightning potency, whatever. It's meh. Boost HP, that's real nice. I can see why it gave me that one. This one, boost HP, that's real nice. I can see why it gave it to me. Boost death potencies, whatever, doesn't matter. But the Falcon? Why is this here? Physical attack? No. Let's swap this for something a little more useful. Let's say I want Aerith to be a healer in this particular fight. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna lose physical attack. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I'm gonna gain magic attack, which just makes me stronger anyway, and I gain points in heal. See my point here? Do you see my point here? This is the way to do it. You want to be doing things yourself, manually. Like, there's plenty of different weapons you can go through, but they're just not going to be of any assistance. Hell, even picking the Buster Sword would actually help me greatly. I get more HP, I lose physical attack, oh no. I gain magic attack, and I gain heal. My battle power goes up to nearly 50,000. Let's equip that instead. Why would you not do this? I have another example as well. Let me go back one. We're gonna go to the nano cubes, okay? Select. Recommended party. Let's do this a couple times. Let's have a look. Materia. Now, there's a problem immediately. Do you notice it? Starters, this is Thundara low. This is physical lightning damage. Why does Aerith have a physical lightning damage? You know what else is wrong about this? You know these little materias on the side that you get when you unlock? When you get weapons leveled up, you unlock these little materias right here. See how this one's glowing and this one's glowing? That means it's active. It's in use. This one is giving ability potency plus 10%. That means that this Ruinra is just 10% stronger for free. Sweet. However, this one is magic ability potency. That sounds right for Aerith, but why did the game give me a Thundara blow? Let's have a look around real quick. Do we have another Thundara? Or just a Thundara anywhere? Would you look at that? A magic Thundara. Sure, it messes with the stats a little bit, brings my M attack down slightly, but we have a Thundara, which is an Aerith specific to use the magic attack instead of the physical attack. Why is it on Glenn? Can somebody inform me why it's on Glenn? If I equip this, now, not only is it attached to a linked slot that does something, this Thundara is now just 20% stronger, but it's also using my magic attack instead of my physical attack, which is probably going to give it an extra 200 damage. At the same time, let's go look at Glenn. So here's our Thundara blow that we just swapped over, which is now attached to something that is glowing, so it would have been anyway, but Glenn was using a Thundara, which was magic-based, which is 1200. Now he's using a Thundara blow, which is 1700. That's a big, big difference. So do not trust the recommended button. I'm also kind of curious, did it give me anything on other characters that is just messed up? Physical attack, that's great. Physical attack, that's great. HP, okay, cool, that was a good build. And then for Zac, we have HP. Always forgive the game for giving you HP. Physical attack, that's great. And we got some attack. It's not the best, but it probably chose this one because it's triple over boosted and only did it for the stats. But point is, I did get you one example. Two examples. One example of a weapon that just doesn't make any sense. Why did it put it there? And then one example of a materia that doubled up because they were both on the wrong character. A simple swap made them both far stronger. So, there you go. That's how you increase your battle power, okay? And this is extremely useful this week while this crap's on. More rewards, 30% extra rewards for the nanocubes, the genome things, the weapon enhancement materials. Go find your weapons that are sat at level 1 that you haven't touched yet, that now make sense because of this video, and level the crap out of those, alright? So, make good choices, get your good weapons, and tell me about your battle power in the comments below whenever you've finished grinding, whatever. Alright, good luck, and I'll catch you in the next TLDR video.